Well, with the roof shut, the conditions. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second base
underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Runner still anchored at third base, one away now. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
First delivery to him on the way.
LeMahieu.
Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Trout. He's there and records the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In is Christian Yelich, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Milwaukee leaves one. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Voigt.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Posey reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another 0-2 home. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's George Springer. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopper, foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6, the catcher.
So
Buster.
stepping in, Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cozart onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Line, but speared on a hop. Cozart for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, Jason Castro.
One and one to Jason Castro. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Posey is under it. One down. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Fastball called for strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So striding forward now, Adam Frazier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half. So coming to the plate, Jake Odorizzi as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jake Odorizzi.
Swinging a soft liner and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Frazier shading to his right, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Andrew McCutchen. He got it last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Frazier has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The center fielder, number 27.
So digging in now, Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
2 balls and no strikes. None out, runners at first and second. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back at the track, and the warning track. He makes the catch, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now in the box, Luke Voigt, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Hit back up the middle. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dior. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to
Now
get a
batting,
pitch out front
third
and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Stepping in now, George Springer, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled away.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The batter, number 35.
Now batting, Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jason.
The catcher, Jason.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
McCutchen.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner.
The left fielder, number 11. Brett Gardner.
Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Posey.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a ball, though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Soft liner towards first. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the